these every day. You never know. You never know. You never know. So tonight is the bracket episode of Beauty and the Rough. And tonight, Dan and I are pretty much going to go in and dissect the brackets and really just get into, the meat and potatoes, the nitty gritty of the brackets and, what we think. So, Dan, you want to go ahead and start off with your bracket?
Okay, so we split it up. I did the Alamo region, which is Stanford's region, and the Riverwalk, which is our region, which we got. Y'all know how I feel about the Riverwalk.
Right.
The committee really didn't do us right. I mean, who was expecting the committee really to give a damn about Tennessee? Because year after year, we already know. Not even just the committee. It's like the higher ups in general. They've been hating on Tennessee, I guess, since Pat got sick. I don't know if they've been hating low key while Pat was here also, but it's evident. But anyway, I'm liking potential second round matchups in both brackets. So if you want to start off with the Alamo region, Stanford versus Oklahoma State, that's a potential nice matchup right there. Now, I expect Stanford to win, but I would like to see Natasha Mack go up against Cameron Brink and Stanford's bigs. Stanford's bigs not really big like SEC big because they're kind of lanky, but them girls be running. So I expect them to win, but if Asbury or we could get a guard from Oklahoma State to step up and help Natasha Mack out, it might be a close game. So I'm really looking at that one. Also, Missouri State and Arkansas. Now, Arkansas, they live by the three, die by the three. Now, if they have an off night, I could really see Missouri State getting on them. That's Kelly O team or whatnot. They're
They're a really good tournament. Missouri State is a tournament team.
Yeah, no, they always come to play. Them girls, somebody
Right.
always sleeping on them and they come to play, they shoot. So I'm looking forward to see that. I'm not really sold on Arkansas. I'm not sold on them as a 4 seed. I'm really not sold on them. They don't got nobody big like you. It only takes 163 post player to go off on Arkansas, and they could be out the tournament if you ask me.
Right.
Next in that bracket, I like Oregon versus Georgia in a potential second round matchup. Now Tahina Pal, she out. I don't know if she gonna play. If she does play, that really gonna help Oregon to keep it close because I actually got Georgia taking over in that one. But Sedona Prince, if she gonna have to have a good game because State been playing good. She was playing good in the SEC tournament. Georgia got that defense now. Oregon's a little young. They're not the same team that they was last year and the year before. So I'm excited to see that. I feel like SEC could go real deep. I was surprised to see the ACC get more teams in than we did, but I actually feel like the SEC is going to have more teams in like the Sweet 16.
Advance, right.
Right. And did I miss one?
You got Northwestern and UCF and Louisville and Marist.
Oh yeah, of course. No, but I'm going to second round because
Okay.
like if you think about it, no, I don't feel like nobody's gonna get upset. I also heard Rebecca Lobo on her little thing. She said no 14, 15, or 16. They like 1 in 300 and something. So I'm
Right.
just going off the future. Louisville. I feel like Louisville got a low key easier ride because they're gonna be Northwestern. They're gonna be Marist. They're gonna be Northwestern, and then look that third round with Georgia. Now that's what I want to see because Q Morrison on Dana Evans. That's gonna be a nice little matchup. So out of this, I actually have Stanford. No, I actually have Louisville beating Stanford. To tell you the truth, Stanford they like to run. They got them bigs. They got talented players, but Kiana Williams is gonna have to step it up, or she's been stepping up. I'm gonna take that back, but Kiana Williams is gonna have an awesome tournament in order for Stanford to go all the way to the Final Four.
And also, when it comes to Louisville versus Stanford, not to chime in your bracket with me, I have Louisville going into the Final Four over Stanford only because I think Dana Evans is up until this point. If you look at her social media, she's not been pleased with herself.
Right.
And she really wants to get to this Final Four and really wants to win this tournament for Louisville. So I really do see her really, she already plays at 100, but I really see her going into overdrive and really just going to overdrive and trying to win a tournament. But it's also for me, Olivia Cochran and how she is more so, like you said, Stanford bigs, they're not big. Their bigs are not really big. They're tall and lanky. So it's more so, how do they go? And how do they go against someone like, an Olivia Cochran that is big, but also has like really, really, really good post moves, but also really good mid-range games. So I want to see how they play against her and how they deal with the athleticism of Louisville. Now, we'll say in regards to Stanford, this is the most athletic Stanford team I have seen. They've usually been, a half court team,
Right.
a very much so a half court team, very much so a zone matchup team. But now you see them running, and gunning, and you also see them playing more so like, of a man to man matchup zone. So I'm really eager to see like, how they look against a more athletic Louisville team. And on top of that, Louisville does have shooters. Those they can shoot. And I feel like it's gonna be a battle of shooters, and Van Lith has to pretty much shoot. She does the majority of the shooting for Louisville. So I'm excited to see what they do.
And now that you say that, I did pick Louisville, but Van Lith is going to have to show up. She was in a little slump towards the end of the season. And yeah, they're going to need her to show up like she did against those little mid-majors and those little cotton ball teams. So I still got Louisville, Dana Evans. She was my player of the year, but we know how that go. Right. On the Riverwalk side, I don't know, ESPN, y'all know y'all wrong for this Riverwalk, but look, whoever come out of this bracket, if they not tired as a mug, they should win. They should automatically get something. You feel me? So second round, I'm liking Uconn versus Syracuse. Now, Gino gonna be out. I mean, on paper, Uconn should win. But Hillman is a good coach. You cannot sleep on Syracuse's coach. I like the defense. I like everything except for the way he dressed, them collars and them glasses.
But he say he's sharp.
If you don't yourself, nobody will.
He say he's sharp, but my thing is, I'm sorry, ain't nobody in the women's game wore a suit better than Nia Butts, because Nia Butts be sharp. Like Nia Butts be sharp.
Nia Butts, can't nobody wear no straight backs. I told you this. Like I've never seen a woman wear straight backs, and I'm like, oh look, that's Nia Butts. Look at it with this.
Nia sharp. Nia sharp. She be sharp.
Swag. I love her swag. She need to tell a couple of our coaches where she's shopping at. I ain't gonna say no names, but anyway, look, Syracuse. I would like Cardozo to go off on Olivia, because it's something about Olivia. Like she got the potential to be really good, and then she does she get a nice good block, and then she be talking stuff, and I like that out of a player. But then it's like, okay, now back it up on the offense end. Then
and she doesn't.
She don't. So I'm not a hater. I just crush a lot. I got UConn winning that, but I would I think that's gonna be a good matchup. Now, if Iowa could get past Kentucky, because this is gonna be a tough one. Now, everybody want to see UConn versus Iowa. I ain't gonna lie, I want to see that matchup. It shut all the haters up, the UConn fans. Like, look, I feel like Clark gonna score 35, 40 points, and UConn still gonna win. But if they could get past Kentucky, and I don't know if I really want them to get past Kentucky, because I feel like Kentucky might be a little tougher on UConn for some reason. I don't know why, but I actually got Iowa beating Kentucky. Actually, yeah, yep, I got Iowa beating Kentucky in the second round. So, yeah. Now, Tennessee, we gonna have the hardest schedule. Like these 6 games, if we make it, Lord, I'm not gonna even look. If we make it these 6 games, we're gonna be tired. And I ain't gonna say if, because if was a fifth, we all be drunk. But now first, look, Middle Tennessee, that's gonna be a tough game, but I feel like we just need to get the ball inside. Cassie gotta show up, gotta play like this her last game. TK, no easy, you can't miss those easy bunnies. And don't let to get inside, because Annie gonna drive, but I need you to be the fly swatter, TK. And I got faith in you, but you got to be smart, because they like to get you in foul trouble. I just think these refs don't know how to ref a tall physical woman like Tamari Key. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna even.
No. They know how to ref them. They choose not to ref because they let Leah Boston get away with murder.
I mean, well, look, call a spade, like you said.
They know how to ref them.
But knows how to get. She knows how to get into the right position. She know where the ref be at, and she know how to do her little sneaky stuff. So I ain't gonna even be mad at her. I'm mad at the refs because they've been trash all year. But anyways, that second round matchup, Hillman or is that her name from Michigan? Nas.
Yeah.
Look, baby, after we got the road runner, we got the one of the best power forwards in the country, and that's kind of scaring me because she could do a little bit of everything.
So freeze. So you have Michigan beating Florida Gulf Coast?
Yes, I do.
That was actually one of my upsets, but okay.
Look, that's fine. It could be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Florida Gulf Coast win. I'm not surprised because Kirsten Bell been going off, but it's gonna be like they're gonna be trading buckets. They're gonna be getting it to Hillman. Look, okay, yeah. I ain't mad about that, but yeah, I got Michigan going ahead. I got us beating Michigan. This is my Tennessee bracket, so if y'all hate, don't hate, because I got Tennessee going all the way. But yeah, I got Tennessee beating Baylor. I don't know how we gonna do that, but Lord knows somebody gonna have to stick Alyssa Smith. It might take two people. as long as we could contain her, let Tamari take Queen, we got a chance.
You know what, and not to cut into your record, but that's exactly how I feel. So when it comes to that Tennessee versus Baylor matchup, when it comes to the five, and especially in the post, granted, Queen Egbo is like what 6'3", 6'4", and highly athletic. She still has not went up against a 6'7" Tamari Key that really imposes her size and is really that big. She has not gone up against that yet. She's pretty much, been, either the biggest or one of the bigger.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is that Tamari and KK are going to have to play smart with that Baylor matchup, because even if they are sticking and holding Queen and Queen gets into trouble, Kim still has 3 other posts she can rotate on them. She can bring in Gusters, who is also big. She can bring in Bickle. Like, she has other posts that she has a bench that she is not scared to utilize.
I'd rather have like Gusters in than Queen. Let's get that correct.
Right. She got a 3-post lineup that she can really put on TK. Now, I'm sorry, but KK cannot guard Alyssa Smith. That's
no.
That's not gonna happen. Like, that's not gonna
happen. No. But what I would do if Alyssa wins, she's posting up. If I will put KK on her, but I'm gonna have another man coming to her every time she touches the ball. We're gonna have to rotate. They're gonna have to play the best defense of their life.
Because honestly, when it comes to I'm gonna tell you the 2 matchups I'm scared of. They're not scared, but I'm just like, ooh, when it comes to playing Baylor, it's Moon Urson versus JoJo Walker. Moon is way stronger than JoJo.
Yeah. You could tell. Look at them guys. She's stronger.
Moon is way stronger than JoJo and has the potential to bully JoJo. But I think Ray, Renaya, and I think Jordan can match up well and contain Didi. I don't think Didi has seen anyone as big and athletic and as athletic on her this whole season. So I feel like those are really, they're both 6'2", they're both guards. Kelly, how Kim can rotate her post on TK, Kelly can rotate those on Didi, but it's like, okay, who gets Carrington? You know what I'm saying? It's like, who gets Carrington and who's going to get Alyssa? Alyssa Smith is who I'm worried about, because I don't feel like we have, honestly, like, granted we have Renaya. I don't think we have anyone that can really just go and stick Alyssa, like, because Alyssa knows how to get hers. And one thing about it, and about this Baylor team, they are still going to be playing like we are the defending national champs. We have not lost in the tournament yet.
Right.
So in the Sweet 16, we still have to go up against the defending national champs, and they are hungry. And I'm just like, oh, but not to be a Debbie Downer. I do believe in miracles, but I have Baylor over Tennessee in that matchup. That's just me.
Just like you said, we have nobody for Alyssa. They have nobody really for Renaya or Ray. It's just like, are we going to execute? Are we going to execute? Right. Are we going to play our game? And if we do that, we can win. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be easy, but I always got hope. So I'm going.
That's the uphill battle. I'm sorry. That's the uphill battle. If we win, if we beat, but I'm saying this. I'm gonna say this. If Tennessee beats Baylor in the Sweet 16, come Elite 8, they're going to the Final Four. Hands down. I think beating Baylor is a bigger test than beating UConn, because we've shown that we could beat